In its prime, Hackensack Waterworks was an industry leader, setting the standard in water filtration and distribution. But now these halls are not walked by employees of the industry pioneer. They are roamed by the curious urban explorer, the hunter of the unknown. The ones who are intrigued by the excitement of not knowing what's around the corner, the art in the destruction, how nature takes back, and how time brings all great things to an end. How does one make something timeless? Originally built on an island in the Hackensack River in 1882, the building was adapted and expanded over the years to meet the growing needs of the people of New Jersey. At its height, HWW pumped 70 million gallons of water per day. By the mid-1970s, the building was considered obsolete and a new facility was being built. The workload gradually lessened until the facility's closure in 1990. For the past 26 years, the building has been abandoned and in great disrepair. It is a hotspot for local photographers and is often the rite of passage for nearby high school students. However, not all people come to create, explore, or seek the thrill of walking through a dark corridor with nothing more than a flashlight to illuminate their way. Some visitors come to aid in its destruction through vandalism and other mischievous activities. On a more positive note, some are inspired to create rather than destroy. Like myself, many others see the beauty in the destruction, the art in the annihilation, the fascination of the forest after a fire. What will you do today that will make a difference? How will you be remembered? No flame is eternal without fuel. Without necessity, a factory will die. What does it take to become the light in the dark night? To stand out amongst the crowd? In a world of details, we stand alone as a fragment in a lost photograph. Just another portrait framed in darkness. Another building lost in the skyline. A shadow drawn over the town, cast by a building designed to preserve it. A memory can last forever with the right spark. A spark that could ignite the flame to remove the shadow darkens our path. Though the future of the building is uncertain, one thing is for sure, a long-lasting impression has been made, both a county and national historic landmark. Of course, there are people that are not for the preservation of Van Buskirk Island County Park. They see it as an eyesore that brings property values down and would much rather see it demolished, destroyed. I'd like to think of them as blind to the beauty that is. Take the smokestacks for instance. They stand over the town skyline. You can see them from afar, but they are far more than just a tower. They are a fire, and not just a flame.